And welcome to the basement dungeon where we do some exercising and obviously some sending out of cards for grading. Today, apparently I got a order back from Beckett that I sent out April 3rd of 21. Today would be April 29th of 22. And I didn't get all the cards. I sent them 19 cards, but 4 of them had signatures that have to be authenticated, so I probably didn't get those back. So I'm going to guess there's 15 cards in here in this box that came in from Beckett today. And apparently I did kind of pre-grade them ahead of time, which is something I started doing. I didn't know if I had done it back then. So I will see, well, pretty much of all the cards I have on there, I pretty much have them all grading between 7 and 8. But they are mostly vintage cards, early 70s on pretty much all of them, early 70s to mid 70s. So we'll see how these graded out for Beckett Vintage, and we'll kind of go from there. So I'll open up the box. 80. Maybe not. I don't know. There it is. Wow. I stuffed a little paper in there, didn't they not? Oh, and I just pulled some plastic off. So let's see how Beckett Vintage did. This is my first time sending anything out to them. I do have a bunch of more vintage cards that I would like to get graded. The problem is they don't really grade that high. So you kind of got to want those cards, if that makes sense. Cards that you're wanting to keep, so to speak. So here we go. We'll start pulling them out. It looks like they're in a piece of plastic or whatever. It looks like one of them here. Here's their BS paperwork. Looks like one here. They didn't grade. Need to go to BAS. No, that is the 4 cards to get certified. So apparently I have to send them to a different part of Beckett. Okay, so here we go. Dennis Eckersley rookie. 5.5 and out. No. Oh, well, you can see, maybe I gotta pull these out of these crappy little plastic things they have them in so you can see them better. That's actually 5.5. Oh, got a 1975 Mike Schmidt, 6.5. I have a Earl Campbell rookie card, 7.5. You can see that center is pretty bad on that. Again, this is when I just first got back into collecting, so to speak, and was sending cards out for grading. Had no idea how some of this stuff would grade. It's just kind of my new beginning here. There we go with a 74 Hank Aaron all-time home run king card. 7.5. It's really 7.5. Not a horrible grade. Oh boy. 72 Bradshaw. 5.5. 72 TB. 5.5. Let's see. Roberto Clemente. 1973, Roberto Clemente, 5. There's a bad glare going here tonight. A little thicker card, and does look like they're at least inside of a plastic. Looks like they do have at least have them in a plastic sleeve inside the case, which is kind of nice. Another Hank Aaron, 1972 tops, because there was anything else. 5.5. And of course, when I pre-graded these back in the day, it was way before I knew much about the grading and much as I do now, so to speak. Here's a 72 Topps Roger Staubach, 6.5. God, if I remember right. No, I don't think that is his rookie card. But anyway, 6.5. Here we go. Red Sox 72, Cecil Cooper, Carlton Fisk. Rookie card. Carlton Fisk, 7.5. Another Hank Aaron. Apparently, I was sending all my Hank Aarons in to get graded. There's a 70 Hank Aaron. It's a 7. Probably got another one in here still. Oh, Johnny Bench. Come on, with plastic. Johnny Bench, 1970. 6.5. I think his rookie year might have been 69. Could be 68. Huh. Actually sent a 79 Nolan Ryan in, huh? I got a few older ones I didn't even send in. 5.5. 79 Nolan Ryan. Oh, Pete Maravich. Let's send a basketball one in. 72, 73, Pete Maravich. 4.5. And I think I only got maybe one more left. Oh no, got a couple left in here still. 2 left. Oh, apparently Johnny Bench's rookie year is 68. Because here is Johnny Bench's rookie card. And it's 7. And then finally we have a Willie Mays 73. Willie Mays 6.5. So overall, what I've learned over the last year, overall, those grades aren't horrible for vintage cards. I think the lowest one I had on there was a 4.5. I decided to do Beckett Vintage because they're a little bit more lenient than a couple of the other ones. And again, I was new, so I was new to the grading game, and I was sending cards out all over the place. It took a little over a year to get these back, a year and 3 weeks. Overall, pretty happy with the submission, other than the 4 cards that got returned that I got to send elsewhere, which are 4 cards that have autographs on them that have to be to get COAs on them. So anyways, with that being said, I think it was about a 15 card Beckett Vintage. Overall, not too bad as far as the grading goes. I think the highest I had was a 7.5, lowest was a 4.5. Kind of to be expected with vintage cards. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I've got another set out for grading. I don't know whether they'll come back. It's the LeBron. It's like 45 LeBron cards. So when that one comes back in, that'll probably be the next video. And then here over the summer, I'll probably do a few videos. I'll start sending cards out again to SGC, GMG. I haven't done HGA yet. I'm still deciding whether I want to do HGA or not. And then I think I'm going to try to do a couple crosses with SGC and PSA on some cards I've had done by another company called GMC. He uses computer scanning to grade cards instead of somebody with an eyeglass or a microscope to see how they cross over. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Again, that was Beckett Vintage, and it took a year and 3 weeks to get them back. About $20 of grading. I think each card was $20 to get graded. It's hard to complain. Have a good night, and see you the next time.